It's kinda crazy that there are over 40 million Roblox games out there. And of course, you've probably already seen some of the good, and, well, a lot of the bad. Thankfully, we have Roblox's front page to filter the bad for the good here, right? No, what is this, man? Why? Yeah, it's a damn shame that this kind of stuff consistently outperforms underrated bangers like these. But hold on, not all is lost. I've been doing some digging to find those genuinely good games out there. And today, I'm rating 3 amazing hidden gems that I can guarantee you've never seen before. Or maybe you have. YouTube algorithm. Anyways, first off, we got... Developed by Adi Proda, Madness Combat Tucker is a fast-paced first-person shooter featuring crazy gunplay and even crazier mobility. Whoa, hold on, it ain't like that, it's not. You've got your classic movement options, dash, slide, and a hint of wall running. You might think that's enough, but hell no. The game goes like, nah, you're gonna need some more stuff for the bosses we're dropping ahead. Boom, grappling hook, bigger boom. Guns with so much recoil that they send you flying. Woo. Of course, this game wouldn't be on the list if movement was the only thing going for it. You see, your moves play into combat too, especially with how fast-paced the game is. Hordes on hordes of enemies will swarm you all at once, so it's important to use the mobility options at your disposal to keep that momentum up and your body intact. But in Madness Combat, movement isn't just for dodging. See, the faster you're moving, the longer your melee range is. Move fast enough and your already long-range punch turns into Caber TF2, dealing an incredible amount of damage and healing you for a good amount. Wait, no, not every hidden gem is inspired by Ultra Kill, man. Now listen, you move fast to dodge these projectiles. I move fast because it's fun. We are not the same. Also, cause you might have forgotten that you can punch these projectiles out of existence. You can also sort of parry these enemies by canceling the startup to their Omega Blast moves. Whoa, what? Shit, my bad. We also just have a straight up parry. Sick. Like these maps. Sure, they're not the prettiest, but for all intents and purposes, they are goated. The early environments stretch far and wide, giving you ample opportunity to explore your dashes, your slides, your wall runs. And right when you think you've got the whole movement thing down, all of a sudden, boom! There are these floating points dotting the skyline, ready to be grappled onto. And if those weren't encouragement enough, the ceiling's gone. Sky's the limit? Huh, not anymore it isn't. Let me just grapple up, use the vertical momentum to get DPS in, exploit the secondary to blast myself back to safety, compensate for gravity using shotgun recoil, time the parry, grapple in again, and boom! Dude, it's so hype. But not as hype as this transition, baby, yeah! The movement? Excellent, enabling you to move anywhere you'd like at top speeds. The combat? Satisfying, giving a chef's kiss with a fantastic dynamic between parrying, deflecting, and basic gunplay. It's already a recipe for goodies, but the maps, ooh, the maps, it just takes those two and merges them together into this beautifully spiced dish where both ingredients can shine. Repeatedly, in fact, with the campaign-based system providing unique environments, unique enemies, unique experiences that keep you engaged the entire time you're playing. But how, INP69? Adaptive music, son. They bust out absolute bangers in response to low attention span trauma. When you're minding your business, just exploring the world, the music keeps to itself. It respects your privacy. But then an enemy shows up. Then 2. Then 3. Then the music's kicking in and all of a sudden you're ripping and tearing them to shreds like you're John Doom guy himself. Oh, sorry, I got a bit hyped. And now that the high's gone, there's definitely some flaws we gotta talk about here. The UI? Man, I know you can do better. The hit markers are done well, enemy deaths are done well, bosses are done exceptionally well, so what the hell are these stretched images doing here? Then there's... you know what, that's the end of my list. We're so back, baby. Fantastic movement, fantastic combat, fantastic immersion with the music and visuals. Alright, I guess I gotta admit it, this game is really like Doom, not Ultra Kill. 1 Take Me Home out of 10 Ashcorp, please make another song, I've been starving for months.
Super soft all over me.
Yo, you know that one Mario song that kinda goes like... Developed by Everything Finders, Find Everything is an incredibly charming 3D platformer where you, well, find everything. No, literally, you have this thing dex that documents all the individual things you found, and your only goal is to find everything. These things can include famous celebrities like Dog Buttered, Seagull Judgmental, and my personal favorite, roaches when you hit them with that dollar store bug spray. Whoa, it ain't that serious, but damn girl, okay, do your thing. Personality. This game has got a lot of it, and damn is it good because of it. Like, the things you collect being based off memes and inside jokes are charming enough. But the characters, whoo, the characters, man. Unique designs with well-written dialogue that actually makes you want to learn more about them. Take this rat. His whole purpose for existing is explaining that this sewer content here ain't ready yet. But nah, the game goes like, we don't need to make him boring just cause of his purpose. Boom, he's trapped from his home, and his wife might divorce him because he hasn't come back with the milk. Boom again, he left the stove on. That stove will be on for as long as the sewer's content remains in development. You know what I'm saying? They're all oozing with personality. The things, the characters, the environments. Whoa, the environments. Those are pretty cool too, huh? Boom, this one. Boom, another one. Boom, and another one. I didn't describe them to you, but a name popped up in your head for each one, huh? That, my friends, is world building, and it is done really well here. The color schemes for each area already look great, but they also serve to properly distinguish them. And of course, color alone ain't enough, so the game got you. Everything and character in each area genuinely belongs to that area, like you figure you'd see them there. Podbean Park? Just put in a bunch of cats. No, all of the cats. The dump? Trash everywhere, with a healthy dose of Legos, microplastics, and definitely not shady individuals. Yippee City? Cars, but they're dogs, yeah! Okay, IMP69, sure, the visuals and environments are inspired, but what about the atmosphere? Kaboom! The game got you again with a completely custom-made soundtrack featuring some of the same people that made the Block Tales OST. It's almost as if you're transported into a completely new world with each boundary you cross, which you will because you're going to explore. Exploration is 99% of this game, and hot damn is it done right. First off, you're not given any set of objectives or directions. You've got complete freedom with what you explore and when you explore it, so the game's pacing is entirely up to you. But RP69, aren't there areas you can't explore until you get enough things? Well, yeah, but that plays into the whole pacing and progression system. The more things you collect, the more parkour abilities you unlock. Parkour abilities necessary to access these areas. This is great. Unlike games like Decaying Winter, where you're given all your tools and no real tutorial on how to actually use those tools, Find Everything gradually introduces you parkour mechanics and forces you to get used to them before adding more complex options to your arsenal. This way, you're not totally overwhelmed from the get-go. And I just want to say, the platforming is tight, man. You've got a double jump, roll, and an air dash. Simple, but the mechanics built into these options are sick and open for some crazy interactions. Like, let me just... Whew! Easy to learn, but hard to... well, medium difficulty to master anyways. The platforming's satisfying, what more could you want? Now let's see, where was I? Oh hell no, get out! With literally zero notable flaws, Find Everything has got to be one of the most criminally underrated games Roblox has seen yet. I mean, it costs Robux, but so does Deep Broken, and both games are fire. Anyways, it deserves absolute territory by itself, cause such a peak game deserves nothing other than pure, unadulterated peak music.